This message is around some kind of emotional pain that you are moving through. It feels like that this can be emotional pain from the past, or also it can be current circumstances. Your current circumstances do reflect pain from the past. So it feels like you're working through some kind of emotional pain within you. That's the collective I'm speaking to. And with the King of Cups here, I'm getting that you are moving through this emotional pain. On your own, you're doing this. It feels like this is a big, thing, like a big emotional wave that you are moving through. Four of Swords. I get more on the Four of Swords. Like, I am getting that you are someone that has been learning how to master your emotions and your emotional flow, which is, this is one of the emotional waves within your flow. So it is feeling like a pattern type of thing. Knight of Swords. I'm getting with the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords, like restless energy. Maybe this emotional distress or pain has made you feel like you can't settle in your own life. Three of Cups. I need some more details here. So, Starseed. Please give me more information. What's the message trying to say today? Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Yeah, the universe, which is your internal world, it's asking you to, with this restless energy, it's asking you to fall into the arms of the universe, which is yourself. Fall into the unknown. This is what living in the unknown looks like, okay? And that's also what it feels like. This is what it feels like. I would say it's more important to recognize that this is what it feels like. More than this is what it looks like. Because for you, it feels as if this is an emotional wave. This is a feeling that you are working through right now. And the message is asking you to loosen your grip off of whatever it is that you are attaching yourself to. This is a build off of the message of yesterday with addiction. Here, it's like asking you to loosen your grip on anything that you are attaching yourself to or addicting yourself to. It feels like it feels like maybe this is the emotional distress. It's like you know that you have to let go of pieces of you that are not you anymore, and you know you have to let go of it, and it's just making you feel like restless. And I'm getting that it is fucking with your emotions and your emotional flow. So, but I am getting you are ready for this. You are a collective that has been practicing falling into the arms of the universe, falling into the unknown, falling into the arms of yourself. Like, you have learned how to trust yourself. And so it feels like you are probably getting messages about what you need to move through right now. and you might be holding on. Or, I don't know, it feels like you're not, it feels like you're moving out of a pattern of holding on and of gripping on. It does feel like that. It feels like it's not that you're like, I'm not seeing someone that's like holding on for dear life and like so and just begging for this whatever this attachment or addiction is to stay in your life. I'm getting that is not the case. This is something that you understand. You understand it, and I'm getting that your mind is starting to accept like what you need to do to become who you are. It's just asking you to become who you already are. Whatever you're gripping onto is holding you back from becoming who you already are. And there is a message coming through to say that like letting go does not have to mean that losing something. It doesn't have to mean that you lose something in your life. Like you might be pleasantly surprised with what you gain when you let go, because you're loosening your grip. That's what it means to let go, okay? It means like I'm just seeing hands gripped on like a rope, like gripping on a rope, like even in like a tug of war kind of situation. I'm seeing hands wrapped around a rope, like gripping and holding on, and I'm seeing it's saying like the process of letting go is loosening your grip off of the rope, and the rope is just whatever you're battling with. Whoever you're battling with, like whatever concept in your mind you're battling with, it's asking you to release. Get your hands off of the rope and let the fuck go. Because on the other side of this is celebration. And it feels like this is just the last piece that you have to let go of. It just feels like, maybe not the last piece, but it does feel like it is a big piece. One in which you're going to be rewarded with seeing. I'm just getting, you're gonna see. It's like the situation, whatever it is that you have to let go of. I'm just getting that the result or the outcome of the situation is going to be what you want. It's going to be better. I'm just getting that I'm getting that it's kind of, maybe it's hard for you to just face the letting go of things. Maybe loss has been something that has been prevalent in your life, and so like letting go of things might be tough for you just because of the fear of loss. But I'm just getting to tell you that like, don't project loss into this situation. You're loosening your grip so that you can fall more in line with the universe and with yourself and with what is truly aligned for you. I'm getting. So it's basically saying like let go of whatever you are gripping onto, because the outcome is going to be different than what you're imagining. It's not going to be a negative or limiting outcome. It's not. And I think that that's what's causing you this emotional distress. Is like you think that something bad is going to happen from this, but you have changed. You are moving through this with compassion, and I'm hearing a grounded approach. It wants you to ground your approach to letting go and loosening your grip. I'm going to start the next video. Okay, so you are somebody that is going through some kind of emotional distress or emotional pain right now. You're trying to work through it. I'm getting in a different way than you have in the past. It feels like you are someone that's trying to take a more grounded approach to letting go and loosening your grip off of like old attachments or addictions, or like any kind of coping mechanisms that you've had or defense mechanisms you've had in the past. Like you are someone that you're learning how to fall into the arms of the universe. Okay, you're learning how to let go and trust the universe, which you know is yourself. So what's going on here is this emotional distress or pain that is causing you this like anxiety or restlessness, or this like these feelings of I don't know what to do, but I know I need to do something. That what the something is asking you to do is to loosen your grip. And what I was seeing, the vision that I'm seeing is a tug of war rope with your hands wrapped around it, like you pulling against whatever this thing is that is asking to be let go of. You like tugging against it, you gripping onto it really, really tightly, and the message is asking you to let go. It's saying what letting go means is loosening your grip on the things that you're holding onto out of fear and out of emotional distress and pain. Whatever it is that you are emotionally stressing about, it's like it feels like you know that you do need to let this thing go, but the message is asking you to take a much more grounded approach than maybe this restless energy or impulses are telling you to. It's saying ground your approach. This feels like a collective that on the other side of this letting go of these things is more celebration. You are a collective. You have been experimenting with the universe, with yourself. You've been experimenting with creating your own reality. And creating for yourself first. So the thing that I'm getting is that the message wants you to, it's like you are someone that has been through a lot of loss throughout your life, and this is on purpose. You are meant to learn how to let go. It feels because this is a pattern. It's like, it's basically saying like you have been experimenting with reality. You have been experimenting with creating your own reality. You've been experimenting with the universe. And in order to continue to do this, you have to master the process of, like, I'm hearing gripping on and then letting go, and gripping on and then letting go. It's like you have to master this process, I'm getting. With yourself, because this is a very individual level. Every single individual is different in learning how to do this with themselves. Because everybody grips on to different things. Everybody grips on for different reasons. Everybody grips on a different, like with a different tension, right? And so everyone has their own process of releasing that tension and of letting go and loosening the grip. And I'm speaking to a collective that is, you're working on this. There's something coming up for you that feels like big, that you know that you have to loosen your grip on. And what I keep getting is that you are maybe someone in the past, because you went through so much loss, you might have this program in your mind from repeated experiences that tells you that, like, it's that when you let go of this thing, or you loosen your grip on this thing, that it's gonna like run away, or that you're gonna lose it, or that you're gonna lose the feeling, or the feelings that you get from this thing. It's like telling you, you went on this journey to recognize that you are the only one that feels these things. Like, you're the only one capable of like bringing these feelings out of you, and the external world helps you, but these are your feelings, right? And so it's asking you to master your feelings in this like cyclic way of continuously learning how to love and let go, and love and let go. And this feels like a pattern, a foundational pattern is what I'm hearing. This feels like a foundational pattern for moving forward through your life freely, because you are someone that knows, because you've been through loss, you know that you're all you've got at the end of the day. You know this already, and you've accepted this, and you're good with it. And you know what? You're fucking embracing it, because this is the thing that has brought you peace. This is the thing that has brought you peace, is being able to accept that at the end of the day, you've got yourself. And that's not a bad thing, and that's never I can't fucking talk. It's never a limiting thing, ever, that you've got yourself. Never. Okay? So being alone isn't a bad thing. That's another message that wants to come through. Like, being alone is very powerful. Also, being with people is very powerful. And so it's like, make sure that you are in your power fully, to be in powerful relationships with others. That's another message coming through. So what else? Oh, that to not project the outcome, to not project any kind of outcome, but it feels like I'm speaking to a collective. Normally, you would project an outcome where it would just be bad and horrible for you. And I'm just getting that that's not going to happen. This outcome is going to pleasantly surprise you, because you're coming from a different energy now. Like when you lost things in the past, or I'm just getting when you had conversations with people in the past about what you want, I'm just getting that it was never heard or validated, and it was just always about, it's like you always just got wrapped up in other people's stories, so it was always about them and what they were feeling, and it was never about you. And this time, it's like you've done this work to, you know how important you are. You know how important you are to yourself, to the world, to people, to everything that you interact with. You know how important you are now. And so it's saying that the energy that you're going to loosen your grip with this thing or person or experience or idea or concept, like whatever it is, you're gonna loosen your grip with this. Fuck, I lost it. I'm hearing you're going to loosen your grip with this in whatever way works for you, but as you do it, you are going to see that the outcome is going to be different. Like, the outcome is going to be the one in which you want, because your energy is different. It's like you before, when you would ask for what you wanted, it might have been coming from a lack energy of needing something outside of yourself, but now you have fulfilled yourself. And so now the energy with which you ask for what you want, it's so aligned and intentional, because you don't ask for anything, really. It feels like I'm speaking to a collective where you don't ask for anything from anyone anymore, because you know that you can give everything to yourself. And so it feels like when you do ask for things, it's very intentional. And it's just very purposeful. And I'm just getting that when you do that now, it's like you will be surprised with the fact that you can get that outside of you. At the same time, knowing that you can very well do anything for yourself, so you don't actually need it, right? So it's like, I think that this message is asking you to learn how to just balance that, the fact that you know now that you don't need anybody or anything, and you trying to I guess figure out and navigate a way to still have meaningful and purposeful relationships with people from this state.